Okay. So first we given you sum plus pop-up code. So in sum plus pop-up code, you have here first HTML tag. After HTML tag, one head tag is there. After head tag, script type text slash JavaScript. After that, you have one function called getSum. Now, what is use of this function? Through getSum function, you can add two different number, you can multiply two different number, you can divide two different number. So you can perform some numerical functionalities through getSum function. Next, you have variable number one is equals to document get by ID. Now here you can see, here we assigned two variables, variable 1 and variable 2 is equals to document dot get element by ID. Now what is use of get element by ID? So through ID it can differentiate between two different numbers. If you don't use get by ID, it will not differentiate between two different numbers. So for differentiation, you can use get by ID option. Next, dot value variable is equals to number 2 is equals to document get by ID number 2 and value. Next variable 1 number 1 is equals to number 1 and number 2 is equals to number 2. Now you can see alert option. In alert option, it will going to add two sums. It will going to add two numbers, whatever you are going to give here. And here end of your script. So here we ended your JS part. Now what layout part we done here? We added one form. Inside that form, enter one number, enter two number, and then through get some code, on click through get some code. Now you can see here first, after opening your script tag, we used function get some tag, and below function get some tag, we written your alert code and your variable. And after that, after end of your script tag, we just started your form tag. Now you can see in end of your form tag, we used get some property. Now through get some property, on click, it will automatically connect to get some property. So it will show result in get some property. So directly you can see result in get some property through this code. So let me show you output for this code. So output for this code will be, so output for this code will be here on your screen. You can see it asking for two numbers, number 1 and number 2. For example, I am giving 9 and second number 5. Now if I click on sum button, it will show me one alert pop up with addition of my two numbers. Now let us go back to our code. Now you can see here we assigned here variables 1, variable 2, and here in alert session we added plus symbol to add two different things. For example, if I add star here instead of your plus symbol, and if I run this code, now it's asking for number 1 and number 2. Now if I sum this code, you can see 4. So let us see some another number 2 and 3. Now you can see 6. So like this, you can create one pop-up along with some option. So in alert session, you can decide you want to add some number, you have to multiply, or you want to go through division and all. You can decide functions here. And through get some function, it will link your HTML part, your form page to your JavaScript page. Now let us try for new codes. So remember, whenever you're doing code for your JS, try to add things in your HTML head part. Try to add things in your HTML head part. So in HTML head, we open one tag called script type. So inside script type, we are going to code your basics for next. So let me code and explain you. Follow me.
Yes, sir.
In Karnataka, I think today they are celebrating Diwali.
Sir, I don't know about the thing. Maybe, sir, today is the like some few institutions they have holidays. It seems.
Yes, that's why, because some institutes have holiday. Your college also have holiday. Saptagiri College also have holiday, and some other things like some shops are also closed. But following government holiday, we have 2 days holiday in Diwali. So that's why I am confirming that. Maybe due to festival, some are not able to join. Okay. So we are doing code for
Sorry, sir.
append.
From my end, the work is not.
Sorry.
Sir, I said like from my end, the network is not good today, so I am joining and rejoining again and again.
Okay, no issue. The sessions are on recording only. You can go through sessions, recorded session.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So we are doing code for append function in your JavaScript.
Yes, sir. That yesterday, that one we did the child append child that program,
Hmm.
creating button program only. So that one I
Yesterday,
was not able to understand properly.
that child option.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will explain it. I will explain it today. Because now also we are going to use that child option. I will explain.
Okay,
First,
sir.
let me complete my code, then I will explain. Now here, till this part, we done coding for your JS, not in your, not for your HTML part. We will go for HTML part. First, I will explain this JS part. Now you can see here, variable node is equals to document. Now here, we are using Node.js part. In your JS, JavaScript, remember your JavaScript is divided into two parts. One part is your normal JavaScript, one is Node.js. Now, what is difference between normal and Node? Node.js will allow you some different functionalities. Means that functionalities which also do not exist in your normal JavaScript. So, what is use of Node.js? It do some functions like append, like apex. So it do function to add something new on string or to remove something new from string. So mainly we use node for functionality, for linking two different things together. So all functionality works will come under your Node.js. So that's why we are using variable as node here. So variable node is equals to document dot create element. Now what is use of create element? Remember, whenever you want to print anything on your screen, document dot is compulsory. If you want to print any text on your screen, you can use document dot text. So document dot is compulsory. Here we want to create some element here. So for that we used create element li. Li means list. Li defines list. Next, variable text is equals to, here we use text. Why we use text? Because here we will get option to add or to remove anything from our list. What we will going to run. So text is equals to document dot create text node. So whatever text we are adding, that will be in form of Node.js. Now, why we are converting that text into form of Node.js? Because if I want to add any new element in my list, so basically we are creating one list and we are adding one function to add anything on your list with help of your JS. So if whatever you are adding on your list, so it should be part of your list after adding. So it should link with your list. For that, we are using create text node. So node dot append child. Now one question may arise. Append means adding something. Why we are using append child here? So what is function of append child? So remember, append means to add something extra or to add anything on your list or whatever existing code you have. But append child, through append child, it give you functionality. It give you to insert anything. For example, it is one method used in Node.js. So remember, whenever you get append child, so append child is part of your Node.js, not JavaScript. Not only normal JavaScript, it is used in Node.js. So through adding your append child, you can add some new elements in your parent element. Means element which is already existing. You can add something new in that element. If you generally normally use append function, what is use of it? Adding something different in or creating something new element. It is called append. But through append child, you can edit your parent code or you can edit your parent string. First, let me run this code, then you will understand better for it. So here we ended our head tag. After head tag, I am opening one tag called body tag. And inside a body tag, I am creating my list. So I am using UL. Now you all aware of UL. If you know basic HTML, UL means unordered list. So here I am giving some ID to my list. UL ID is equals to colors. So I am dealing with some colors, red, black, white. So that's why I given ID here, colors. Next, now I am creating some list with li, red, blue, green, yellow, and black. So here I created some list of colors and I ended my list here. Now I'm doing code for one button to link my body tag, means my body elements with my JS elements. So button on click is equals to function and one empty braces. So I already given one function here called function, and I am linking my body, means I am creating one button which basically do function work after clicking on it. So if I highlight this part, you can see this part automatically highlighting. So that means I linked my button with my function. So now here I am adding append element. Now if I run this code, now you can see here one list called red, blue, green, yellow, black. If I click on append element, now you can see white. Whenever I click on append element, it will add white. Now let me go to my code and change here text from white to pink. If I run this code, now if I click append, now you can see pink. Now one question may arise, why we didn't created a system where user have their uh, own functionality to add any color, to type any color name. This is only one append function which we are using through your JavaScript. What actually uh, what actually motive behind this project? To clarify your doubt regarding your script part and your HTML part. Means it basically links your HTML and JS together. Now you can see here, I created one function called function and I ended my JavaScript part here only. Next, I open one body tag, and after opening one body tag, I created one button which is going to link directly to your JavaScript part. So what we done here, we just created one list in your JavaScript and we given some functional here to your JavaScript, and we used here append child. So why we used append child? Because list is already created. We already defined this list here. Then we used append child here. So remember, append child cannot be used in normal JS. If you are using Node, you can use append child. Next, append child is not used in your HTML part. It will used in JavaScript part only. What is different between Node.js and normal JavaScript? Node.js will give you functionality that is directly connected to your parent chain or any parent code. Node.js part through Node.js part, you can not create some animations. You can just create some functionality and one format of code. But with JS part, you can create some animation also according to you. So any doubt till here? Any doubt in this code? So remember here, in button you can see on click. What is use of on click? So on click when mouse is clicked. When mouse was clicked, then it will work on click. Now there are also many functions available. Like here we have on click, correct? So you can also add here double click. So you can add here on DBL click. Now if I add on DBL click and if I run this code, now if I click one time here, no function. If I double click here, you can see pink color added after double clicking only. If I click single time, no function. How much single time I will click? No function. If I click double time, now you can see. So in JS part, some buttons also there. You can decide on click. You can decide uh, directly single click. So why this part is important? Because in animation part, these things are very important. So one more part is there on mouse over. Now if I run this code, you can see output here. Now you can see if I move my cursor to append element, just I am moving my cursor, and now you can see my list is adding. So on mouse over you can also add. So these things are important for your animation purpose. You can create some animations here with use of these buttons. Any doubt till here? So if anyone was not able to join lecture on time, I don't know today. Okay. I don't know today is festival or not. Maybe due to festival, some students are not able to join on time. So you can tell your friends to go through recorded session. Follow me. Susmita was not in today's session, correct?
Yes, sir. She did not join.
Okay. So tell her to go through recorded sessions because she also practicing code along with us, correct? So there are many students there, means they are joining sessions and practicing along with us. But most actively, you and Susmita do practice along with us. So, but today she was not there. So tell her to go through recorded sessions.
Okay, sir. I will tell her.
Okay. So you can customize buttons here. So on mouse over is there. Now, why these things are important? These things are important for animation purpose. Now you can go to Canva. Canva is website where you can create some posters. You can edit some images there. So if you visit Canva website now on your desktop, you can see they added one animation. If your cursor will go there, some animation will work there. So this all things are created with your JavaScript part. So while starting your JavaScript part, we already discussed that animation part is also going to be covered in your session. So animation part is very important. Next, one more thing, HTML is there. Along with HTML, HTML is there, one XML. So we are going to cover that part along with your JavaScript only. And we are also going to cover some PHP part from tomorrow. So in JavaScript, today we covered some with pop-up and append option, how to add append in your JavaScript. So we are ending our session here. Tell everyone, tell your friends to attend session because very important sessions are going from tomorrow. We are going to start introduction to PHP along with your JavaScript, because actually in your web development you have different syllabus, like you have JavaScript, after JavaScript we have PHP, but to link that part we are going to go through PHP and JavaScript together. So we are ending our session here. If you have any doubt after recorded sessions, you can chat us personally or you can comment in that recorded session only, because our sessions are going to be uploaded in YouTube channel. So you can comment there only. So we are ending our session.
Sir, I'm telling we are going to learn about Node.js, Express.js, like Node we are applying. Sir,
Okay.
Express.js, that one we will learn, or what we will do, sir?
You will learn, but not in deep. Actually, Express.js is completely different part of your program. So we are going to learn, but just introductory part, not in deep, because we have to focus in your React and your Bootstrap. So that's why we are not taking that part as a main part of our program.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So we are ending our session here. Thank you.